Hi, I wanted to do a video on following people's advice. These days there's so many videos of twin flames and twin flame couples, and I feel like when you first get into when you first feel you've met your twin flame or you start going on a spiritual journey, it's kind of like you will just lap up what anybody says and just think of it as truth. And anybody can put themselves on the internet and say that they're twin flames. And anybody can claim that they know they're not, or they know they are, and you'll end up getting very stuck, I personally believe, by just blindly following one set of people that just say they're in twin flame union or they've mastered enlightenment. Doesn't even matter if they're a guru or anybody for that matter. Ultimately, we are the creator of our reality. We are the God of our reality. And yeah, there is one soul, but your consciousness is here to elevate yourself and to come into alignment with itself. It's not here to come into alignment with someone's journey or this person's journey. It's here to come into alignment with the self. And I think it's really great to go and watch people's videos. Obviously, I'm doing videos and I watch loads of videos. And I think it's great to go and watch people's videos of the information they're sharing, their journey, the insights they're having, and just take what resonates with you. But it's a really important part of the journey to really understand what actually does resonate with you and to learn to distinguish between, what's actually resonating for your journey. And that's going to continually change as well. One thing I've really observed on my journey is that since everyone showing up in your reality is showing you yourself in some way, I've observed that I'm only shown the information and the truth that's like one step ahead of where I am. Kind of it gets revealed in stages. As you start to integrate, you see more, and it's kind of perception. So all this stuff exists, so the truth exists now, but for you to see the truth, you have to unveil, take away the veils that allow you to see it. So you could watch a video and it could contain all the truth to the universe that you've ever wanted to know and how to get into twin flame union in 2 seconds. But unless you can comprehend that truth because you've removed enough veils to do so, then it's not going to be revealed to you. And that's because it's not going to come up in your reality. You're not going to be drawn to it. You're going to hear it, but you're not going to actually hear it. And then there's times when you can hear it and you cannot know it and have embodied it as a truth as well. That's happened to me so many times. I've watched things and I've kind of known that it's a truth, and I've even gone around saying it. Everyone, you are the creator of your reality is a big one. I used to say that for a long time, and then you get these moments when you're like, oh my God, I feel it. And the thing is, there's so many paths to get to the same place that none of them are right and none of them are wrong. I found manifesting and everyone is you pushed out to be, it's weird because a lot of people start with that, whereas I started more with the more traditional, ego removal, mirror work, that kind of stuff, and then moved into manifestation because I'd avoided it for a long time because I knew there was more than manifestation, which I still believe. And it really helped me kind of get that aha on that everyone, you're creating your reality completely and utterly in every way. And it really helped me bring the journey inside of myself into understanding that your twin flame is just you, and your goal is just coming into alignment with yourself so that you're in alignment with your twin flame. And I think I wouldn't have felt it so deeply without going on that journey. So any journey that's revealed to you and feels right, like just go for it. And but always just be aware not to get too embroiled in it. So when I was doing it, I was interested in it, but I took from it what I needed to then have a deeper truth revealed. And we can sort of get stuck on one particular, like, you know, someone, if you see a couple, you don't even know if they're twin flames. Trust me, there can be connections that can be pretty convincing, you know. And if you get really, really stuck on them, even if they are twin flames, their journey into union will be slightly different. You can't just copy their template. You take some of the things and you listen and you take it in and you kind of implement them, and then you accept that you might see like a deeper truth, and you might have your own little journey around the same thing. You know, it's kind of taking in the information and using it for your own growth, your own journey, and your own inner alignment. It's not, your journey isn't someone else's twin flame union. Your journey is your own inner union, your own union with yourself, and having that reflected in the outside reality. And yeah, I've seen it lots of times where where there'll be a couple and people will be in the group and then they just start to act like these people, do all the same things, like speak in the same language, but you can actually tell they haven't really embodied the teachings. It's sort of just been a mirror copy of the teacher, and it's not actually authentic when they use those words or they speak in that way, because they're not really their words from their soul, and it's not their truth that they've kind of really felt. They're just kind of like spieling off someone else, you know? So I really feel this is such an important thing. It's great to share. It's great to share our truths as we advance through the journey and we keep moving through the journey, and letting other people tap into those and seeing if they resonate with them. But you know, it is your journey, and it's really important not to just get like too stuck on one person's journey, because it's not yours, you know, and your truths are revealed as you expand. And yeah, I've noticed that the more veils I shift, the more stuff I see. I think I said a video about this, that when I was searching in 2011-12, there was just nothing. I didn't see anything. And now when I'm searching, I see things going back to 2007. So the things were there, they weren't in my reality. So I've always observed that every time I've removed a veil and I've shifted through something, it allows me to see a deeper truth. And it's why our journey to self just keeps growing and we keep getting closer and closer to that alignment. So, you know, don't judge anything you're doing. I mean, because I could sit here and say, oh, actually this stuff doesn't work, but actually that some of that stuff was what got me to the stuff that then did start to work, and you know, continually on that journey. So yeah, whilst I don't think some of that stuff now is the ultimate truth, without it I never would have reached the next stage of my journey. So it's just like honoring your own journey and really not just kind of cloning someone else's journey, who you don't even know anything about their journey anyway beyond really what they're showing you. Because when you're quite early on in your journey especially, you're not gonna, you know, really feel into someone else's connection. And yeah, trust me, anyone can come online and just say, hey, we're twin flames, and make loads of money off it. And yeah, basically it's that, you know. And then I think sometimes you even get couples that they've sort of done that and they've built so much of a business around being twin flames that, you know, that concept keeps them together, because they can't possibly split, because they've got such, you know, their whole life is based around the concept of them being twin flames. So it's just about always honoring your truth, always being willing to move forwards, and just using the information that you hear as a marker to keep moving forwards on your own journey and coming into like your own alignment. Just being really real and honest with yourself and knowing what's right for you. So yeah, I hope that helped, and bye.